Hi, here we have a mass factorial equation. Before moving further, I want to recall some point related to the factorial. That is, factorial is a product of all the positive integers less than or equal to a given positive integers. For suppose if I want to write the factorial of 5, so how I'm going to write 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And this I'm going to write it in the form of 5 times 4 factorial 1 because this is a factorial of 4. So I wrote it 4 factorial. And why I ended up with 1? Because here I already said we will take positive integers because all natural numbers to 1, not 0. It's 0 itself, this number multiplied by below this number factorial. Or we can say that it's a multiplication of one number with the numbers below that number. Let's take one more example. If I want to write the factorial of 54, so how I'm going to write it? 54 times 53 times 52 times, so on, and we're going to end up with 1. And if I want to write this factorial of 54 times 53 factorial. Because till here and this we got factorial 3. So I wrote it 53 factorial here. Maybe now you can understand what I'm trying to explain you. Here we have a number of sequence 54, 53, and so on till 1. So I do 3 factorial here. Now, so I can write this 54 factorial in this form also. So I use some of the below numbers here and I write it the rest in the form of factorial. So I'm using the same way to write the factorial of n plus 5. Let's start. N plus 5, n plus 4, n plus 3, n plus 2, n plus 1 factorial. Okay? And I'm going to write the same expression. N plus 1 over 1 factorial is equals to 324. Here, if you can see this and this going to be cancelled. Now I'm going to write all these factors. N plus 5. I'm going to pair up n plus 5 with 2 and n plus 4 with n plus 3 is equals to 3024. Now I'm going to multiply this. So I got n square plus 2n plus 5n plus 10. And for this, n square plus 3n plus 4n plus 12 is equals to 3024. Now I'm going to solve it further. It's 7n. This I'm going to write it 11 minus 1. N square plus 7n plus here I'm going to write this in the form of this one and this one. So for that I'm going to take y is equals to n square plus 7n plus 11. Now I'm going to plug in this y in replacement of this equation. Y minus 1, y plus 1 is equals to 325. Now y square minus 1 is equals to 3024. Here I take this one to the other side, become positive. Y square is equals to 3025. Now I want to remove this square, so I will going to take radical both the sides. This cancel, so I got y is equals to this is the perfect square of 55. So our y value is now positive 55 and negative 55. Our y expression is y is equals to n squared plus 7n plus 11. Remember this expression that we got in replacement of y. So here we got the y values. Now I'm going to plug in the y value as 55. 55 is equals to n squared plus 7n plus 11. Now n squared plus 7n plus 11, this I will going to take here, tends to 55, and just whole the product will become 0. N squared plus 7n minus 44 is equals to 0. This equation is the form of quadratic. We can take out the factor of this equation, so we have to multiply two numbers whose product is 44. That is 11 4 times give you 44. So 7 is positive, so I will take 11 as a positive here and 4 will be negative. So it turns to n plus 11 and minus 4. Since the product is 0, we get n plus 11 is equals to 0 and minus 4 is equals to 0. So as I solve this, n is equals to minus 11, n is equals to 4. We cannot take this negative integer because we cannot find factorial of negative numbers. So we'll consider this n. Next, I'm going to rewrite the equation y is equals to n squared plus 7n plus 11. Now here I'm going to take the y value of this negative 55. So negative 55 is equals to n squared plus 7n plus 11, n squared plus 7n plus 11 plus 55. So n squared plus 7n plus 66 is equals to 0. Now for this, we are going to find out the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. So this is a, this is b value, and this is c value. 7 square, this is b. Here we have 1 and c is 66. 49 minus 264 and I got minus 206. That is less than 0. Therefore, we do not have no real roots here, and we cannot define factorial of complex numbers, so n is equals to 4 is only the solution.